When I first tried to play slide guitar, I found it quite a problem. Couldn't quite understand why when you put the slide onto the strings, onto the neck of the guitar, it was this sort of just metallic kind of mesh of noise. I couldn't actually get the notes to ring, and you just sort of kept hitting the neck of the guitar and kind of wondering why it didn't sound anything like Leonard Skinner or Jimmy Page. So it took me a wee while to sort of discover, when it's not like now when you can sort of look on the internet and just kind of see how people do it and then maybe explain a little bit. But certainly my experience was very much trial and effort. I had to just kind of keep trying to work out what is it about this sort of sound that makes it work, and why can't I get it to work. So basically the idea really is to be very light with the slide. I mean, it's named appropriately because you literally just have to slide it on the strings. You can't exert any pressure onto the neck or pressing the notes in, otherwise it just becomes a rattle. There's nothing there coming out. So it's just getting that sort of thin line between getting on the string and letting it ring through, letting the notes sustain and it be nice and clear, as opposed to just pressing it in a little bit too much and then completely losing any kind of sound at all. So if you press the slide onto the strings, you just take the pressure off a little bit until you don't hear the rattle. Literally just gliding it along the strings. You hear it sort of change. You hear the note just suddenly change and become very clean and nice. That was too much pressure. A little bit too much yet. Take a bit more off. And there, that's me Harley pressing in now. Then all you're doing is just sliding it along that string. It's very easy just to press into the string too much, as you would when you're naturally just playing the guitar. You're always pressing in the string, but you've got to sort of fight that urge not to do it and literally just slide it along the string, no pressure. And then next thing to work out is where you actually place the slide, because you want to be true to the note. If you're playing a solo, normally you aim for sort of the middle of the fret. Kind of similar a little bit with the slide, but you almost treat it a bit like a capo. So when you place a capo onto the neck of the guitar, you always want it to be parallel to the fret. Not on top of the fret, but right alongside the fret. And then you get probably the cleanest note. So that's always a good place just to aim for. And then you'll hear the notes quite true. And of course you just don't want to just put the slide bang bang on the note particularly. It's because it's obviously called the slide. It's quite nice just to slide into the note, so you sort of pick maybe a fret or two depending on the key. That's 2 frets above the note I want, so I'm just going to slide into it from there. And then similar to vibrato, you know, when you add a bit of vibrato with the solo playing, if you just go in, you do the same with this, you just give it a little move there when you find your note. So yeah, similar to vibrato, just give that a little bit of a sort of movement around the particular point where you've got it. You see there's a big difference. If I just slid to a note and didn't move, it's alright, but there's something missing, so I'll do it with the vibrato thing. It just comes alive. So that's really what you're doing. You aim for the note just alongside the fret, and then just give it that little vibrato and slide into it a little bit. Always sounds miles better. And you can slide off the note as well. Say you're coming to an end of a phrase and you've hit your note. Instead of just lifting it off, because you'll get this kind of weird pull off onto it, which will sound a bit messy like this. It just won't sound quite right, but if you slide off and maybe just dampen it, then again you're being consistent to the sound of the sliding into the note, kind of sliding off it. There's obviously various ways to be playing a slide. When you see people play it very quick and, you know, quite all over the neck, which is great if you can do it, but, you know, you have to be pretty fluent as far as maybe doing it as being able to play a solo on a guitar. You might not be able to do the slide fast if you can't play solos fast. It just depends, you know, but that's probably a good guide rule of thumb.